folks, that's us. We're in Stornoway. That is the marina. Over there is the big cruise that I mentioned earlier on. It is called the Britannia, the P&O P&O cruise, sorry folks. As you can tell, it's not really a day for vlogging. Over there's the Jura. Right, gotta go for a walk folks. There's a big castle and that I've got to go and see, and then I'll get my cigarettes and that first though. I've got to take a walk around the trail, see what the crack is. Right folks, that is the Western Isles, the Outer Hebrides, and we are on the Isle of Lewis, and we're in a town called Stornoway, and I'm going to take a walk up by the castle folks. That's what I'm planning on doing today. I haven't got much time, so we're going to be trying to jog it on as fast as we can because I have to go back to work at 4 o'clock, so let's get a move on. Just what every Highland needs. An authentic Scottish Indian takeaway in the Hebridean Islands of Lewis. Stornoway. I believe it is the town hall of Stornoway. Yeah, old building. I believe there's some sort of museum or something inside it. That is says it's got a story room in it anyway. Yes, well, we're going across here. Go for a hike. Ask me what that's about, I've no idea on why there's plugs inside it. Oh well. I don't remember seeing this last time I was here, that's for sure, folks. Well, that's for...
Glaube ich auch.
Quite popular with the good old yachters or the waffies, or like there's people like to call them at sea. Waffies. They asked me what it stands for, I've no idea. I was told, but I forgot. We're going up to that castle over there. You can see it for the trees there. A Royal Hotel. Well, that is it. In the woods walking about, look. This is the Isle of Lewis Castle, this place up there. I will take you up there afterwards. I'm just getting myself out of the boat for now. It is raining, it is not nice, it is miserable. That's not too bad, to be fair. Probably should have stuck to the path, to be honest with yous. But nah, mind. I don't actually know too much about this place, apart from it used to be a big fishing port back in the day. Probably still is, to be fair. I believe the island survives on tourism now because a big cruise liner comes in now, so a lot of ferries come back and forward as well from other pool to here. So yeah, I shall probably have stuck to the main track because this looks a bit muddy now. Never mind. So it's happening. I'm pretty sharp, to be fair. I've actually walked quite far to get here. The Thailand thing's been put on hold again, people. I know I've just came back. I know I have. You know, and I am actually trying to get myself a move across there, so that will be happening. This place is full of tourists at the moment. Like I says, the big cruise came in called the Britannia. It is a P&O ferry. P&O, why do I keep saying ferry? It's a cruise, not ferry. There is ferries come here, like Carmack. I believe there's something like 4, maybe 6 crossings a day from other pool to here. Zilla pools in the mainland of Scotland. I believe it's 150 miles from Inverness, but I probably double check that, to be fair. I could be wrong. Yeah, so I'm walking through woods I've never walked through before, by the way, people, so I am a bit looking all over the place at the moment as I'm not looking at the camera because of things like that. You see? Yeah, gotta watch your step, like when you're walking through woods and that, obviously, and things like that. That's why you should never come off a beaten track when it's raining. Oh my god, almost slipped. Right, so like I was saying, Thailand thing's awful now, people. Just taking my time. I'm actually filing for a divorce and that at the moment, folks, so I do not know what I'm doing with that. I'm all brand new to all this sort of divorce carry on, brand new to marriage thing as well. Obviously first attempt failed, last attempt as well. I'll not be doing that again, that's for sure. I really shouldn't have came off the track, like I have no idea where I'm going. Yeah, so I'm trying to get as much work in as possible. Right now I'm working on that Jura at the moment. It's only temporary, folks, again. I'm struggling to find a full-time job for some reason. I'm only getting temporary work at the moment. I could, however, go back to the ERRVs, but I don't want to do that, folks. It's really dumpy here. It's a good thing my sambers aren't new anymore, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, let's stick to the path there. Cut to me at the cup. Lot of clans, eh? Oh shit, Sherlock. Not good if you heard that. It's very cold. We are in Scotland. No shit, Sherlock. How's this? Okay. There's a lot of history here, eh? A lot of history. He's got hungry, is he? I reckon you would have probably seen anybody coming into your harbour from there, like, eh? All that houses are probably not there when that castle got built, to be fair. All them trees probably weren't there either. So you have a proper view of enemy coming into your harbour. That's alright, there you go.
Thank you.
I was saying before, not everybody likes to be on camera, folks. What's that? Oh, wifey. What's that? I don't know, looks like an old wifey. Looks like an old woman, man. Admiral Sir William King Hull. What's his? Oh, not the Russians again, Jesus. How was that, are they? Cannon, man. Oh. Right, I'm glad to go into the castle, but I can't be bothered, to be honest with you folks. When you're from Scotland, as a kid, my family used to take me around all these castles and that all the time. There's some guy painting up there. I don't even know if it's open, to be honest with you guys, so yeah. Sunlight soap. Deep water terminal. Right, let's go this way. I would normally try and read them things out for you, but I really couldn't be arsed. Just stop saying that. No, I'd love to read them out, but unfortunately I'm on a lack of time. And I'm trying to run around this as much as I can. I don't even know if I'm allowed in here. You think I should just go for it? It looks a bit waterlogged. I believe that's a well, folks. I'm just guessing. What does it say here? What does it say? Blah 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 blah. There's a former pond to a fountain. Some sort of fish pond. That'd be why it was a bit waterlogged there. This little lady over there. Playing some sort of, I don't know, is she playing tennis or something? I don't know. I really don't know. I just thought I'd come out and I'd show you what's going on, folks. Wait a minute. Turn that back that way. There we go. Yeah, like I was saying, my family used to take me all the time around these castles and that around Scotland. There's hundreds of them, you know. So once you've been in one, it's sort of been in them all. Sort of like the temples in Thailand, you know. Once you've been to one temple, you've been to them all, like. You know. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how far this trail goes on for. don't really want to get too far from the boat. I've got to keep an eye on my time. Says I'm going to go get a haircut as well. So, yeah, so I was saying, I think maybe moving to Thailand in September or something like that might be happening then. But right now, it's just taking it easy. Like I said, I'm going through some things at home and that at the moment, so we need to get stuff sorted here first, folks. Dial. We'll go up this way, will we? Must have been some life, living in that castle and having all this land to yourself, like, you know, oh, Jesus, I shouldn't have came up this way. That must have been something, Must have been, well, obviously they live in a castle, they must be the richest people on the island, you know. Actually quite nice around here, to be honest with you. And I believe it's stopping the rain as well. The rain might stop. Right. Jesus Christ. That's probably why you shouldn't have come off a beaten track, to be fair, because I'm ducking to get under bushes now, like. It smells nice though. Maybe not good for my hay fever. Walking through all this, to be honest with you. I've been here many a times before, and I've never came this far up the road to the castle. I have actually been to the castle once before, to be honest with you. It's madness, Good picnic spot, like picnic benches and all sorts. Right, I take a seat. This is, I've been walking for a little bit, like, folks. So this ground's pretty waterlogged as well. I believe there's sculptures all over this garden, like, so I'll try to get back to the river. I believe I can get down that way, and it takes me all the way back round here, I believe. This is, we're just guessing, folks. It'd be nice just to sit down for a little bit, but everything's wet. Which way to take, folks? Which way to take? Obviously that way. I don't know, there's a second path though. Is that just going to take me back round there, or should I go? That's no following directions, folks. Living like a thug. Just to say, I think that might actually be a road and that's a footpath. Yeah. That is a road, folks. Never mind. I was going to go the other way, folks, but something caught my eye down here. It's a mad wee garden, this, like. Same way, it's massive actually, to be fair. Oh, you know something, if I was to move to Stornoway, man, I'd be in here every day, like, I really would be. Actually quite nice, to be fair. That says I used to do all the wild camping and stuff like that before, I believe. It's a bit creepy that. Hold on a minute. Wait till I get closer, I'll show you. I have actually no idea what that is. Oh! Right. Okay. Ready? Ready? Whoa! What is that? I don't even know what that is, to be fair. It doesn't even say what it is, to be fair. It's a bit creepy, is it? I'm gonna take a guess and say it's a boar, because there might have been boars in this island before, and I believe there was wild boar in Scotland at once upon a time as well. As usual, mankind over hunts and eats everything you can see. Actually, I've never tried wild boar before. Actually, it might be nice. They're not extinct, people. They're in different countries as well, like, you know. There's wild boar all over the world, like, but I believe they were extinct in Scotland. I don't even know when, people. I'm not going to try to go for it. I'm not even going to try to get that way, like. I says this channel's not about learning things, folks. And I could go down that way or go this way or go this way. Looks safer. Imagine that. Gets off a boat, breaks a leg going hiking. Still a week to go. No dude. They're trying to take it easy. Oh, there's heaps of statues everywhere here, man. Right. Now I do actually know Scotland does actually have snakes, eh? Now whether they're poisonous or not, I don't know. Not being very informative, am I? But yeah, that's another one. I was told there was all sorts of like mad statues and carvings and stuff like that when by one of the crew members, like, but I thought it was just in one place. I didn't realise they were all spread out through the whole thing, like, you know. But we do have owls in Scotland, folk. We do have owls. Still have owls. The time and effort that went into these things are mind-boggling, like, to be honest with you. They wouldn't have just been chipped and carved in one day. They would have probably taken months, to be fair, to get them done like that. There goes a Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox, man. And we definitely have foxes in Scotland, folk. Folks, definitely do. Yeah. Yeah, I've still got stuff from Thailand and that to edit and stuff like that, folks, so yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit of time before I check this out, man. This is crazy. Oh, me. Yeah, I says I've got lots of stuff from Thailand that needs to be edited. I bet you there's magic mushrooms around here. Bound to be, right? Yeah, I've still got loads of stuff to edit and stuff, and I'm just trying to get myself used to the old cap cut and that, people, so and we'll get there eventually. What's going on here? What's doing that? Right, that says we'll get there eventually, folks. Yeah, so right now priority is work, pay off the debts, because I've got shitloads of them, to be honest with I should have probably not went to Thailand that last time, and well, being in debt and putting myself in more debt, you know. But never mind, I enjoyed it thoroughly. If I want to live over there, I can't be in debt in Scotland, like, you know what I mean, so it has to be dealt with. I would have loved to have went down there, but that's all waterlogged and that, so that's not happening. This would have been a lot better if the sun was out, but at least it's stopped raining for now, folks, you know. So, like it says, we're here for a half landing, so I'm back on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So this is going to be a quick tour of what's going on in this garden, really. Woodlands. You know. Jesus. Going up hills again, folks. There we go. A little nice mural on the rock there. Some inspiring words while you're walking about, get you some motivation. Yeah. Me. Says that dreamer. Yeah. Well, I like working on this boat because, like I says, it comes off for a half landing, stops in ports like these folks, you know. I get to get them out and I get to walk about and that, so it's good to get off the boat while you can. Try and keep yourself hanging, because being a seafarer on a boat, I believe at 76% of seafarers that work at sea do not get off a boat, mainly because they work in the cargo industry. These cargo industries, they go in, drop their cargo, everything's automated, and then they boom, they're way back out again, folks, you know. So most people don't get off the boat to see things, so I'm quite lucky that way. And that was the whole reason I became an able seaman, folks, is so I could see the world and stuff, you know. Yeah. I really need to give up that fags, like, Jesus. I say it all the time. You just got to keep reminding yourself, though, you want to stop, you know. There will be a moment in time in my life, I'm sure I will. Probably when I'm dead, like. Yeah. So I try to get some life things sorted out in Scotland and that, and try to get the move to Thailand, folks. There's been a little bit of controversy over the low season and people saying they're not leaving Thailand and that because it's getting a bit more expensive, but nowhere's more expensive than the UK. And that's just a fact, people. It's supposed to be a wealthy country, but we're in debt, you know what I mean? And I know most people who watch this probably don't agree with me, but I really do think Scotland should have had its independence, like, but that's what it is, folks. And I got to dwell on it, are we? You never know, the chance might come around again. But I very much highly doubt it. I'd love to see the Scotland on the world stage and making its own decisions in the world, you know, and hence some actual input, because I'll be honest with you, Scotland doesn't get the recognition. It doesn't get the recognition. That's the word I'm looking for. That it deserves, people. You know what I mean? We are famous in this world for many, many things, and a lot of people overlook it. I know, and it's a shame. But if you actually look into the You actually Google it, people. The things that Scotland's invented, which is mental. You know, Scotland invented the Bank of England, but we're ruled by England. You know, how's that work? Makes no sense in my brain. Certainly does not. And I am lost again. Right, I believe that way. We're going that way, I believe. I just want to go back onto the riverfront, see, so I can see where the boat is. I know the riverfront is down that way, folks. I know it's down that way. I know it is. So if we keep going this way, it should come to an end. Oh, there goes a doggy. Yeah, so if I keep going this way, it should come to an end and take me back out by the water, hopefully. We're sitting at 411 subscribers now, people. It's going up a little bit, which is good. Every day I'm checking it. Not every day. I'm checking it every day. Oh. Yeah. You know, so I even come out with a jumper, a t-shirt and a jacket today. And it's supposed to be summertime, folks. You know, these islands, all these islands have got like a different kind of ecosystem to them, man. This should have been a cracker all. It still is a cracker all walk, to be fair. Bit sad I lost my Galaxy watch, to be fair. Will I get a new one? I might get a cheaper one, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Because they're quite good for the exercise and whatnot, you know. You get the rings now as well though. So I need to get one of them. Well, you can pay with them and everything. So I was going to go all the way up there, but I just looked at the time and it's almost 12 o'clock. I started at 4. It's taken me a couple of hours to get this far, so I best make my way back to the vessel, people. You know, I'll only be happy if I'm not turn up, like. Yeah, I've done a few miles today, folks. That's all I wanted. I was quite happy to come out and get off the boat for a little bit. These things in life and that just keep happening to me all the time and that, and I'm mainly at fault for that, like, to be honest. You know, but we're trying to keep it real as possible, folks, and trying to get ourselves in check, you know. I won't be doing much when I get home. I'm trying to get a job again as soon as I get home. I'll try to get away as soon as possible. Try to get that bankroll sorted for going back to Thailand and that. So these things keep happening all the time. So I'm trying to get my stuff together. I'm trying to get a divorce and that. That's not really going to plan so far. I've got too many other things to think about before I even do that, to be honest with you. She is basically leaving me to do it all by myself, which is fine, I suppose, which is a bit unnatural, is it, folks, you know? Usually it's the woman that goes along and gets a divorce, but never mind. There's something called a DIY divorce, I believe, and that's the route I'm going to go. I'm not really wanting anything, I just want to be done and over with and move away to Thailand. probably get married in Thailand. I'm not doing that. one time folks, it was enough, and I'll tell you something. I do not recommend it, 100%. It's for some people, but not for this man. And when I told my family and friends I was getting married, they didn't believe me. That's why they came to the wedding. To see if it was true or not. Like I says, I am jam.thebam and I am an idiot. Never mind. I just took another wrong turn. Oh my god. Oh dear. I thought going this way would have been... It's the second time I've taken a wrong turn, I was trying to get myself back onto the water. I just realised I've walked a mile in the wrong direction. Oh, I'm hoping. Well, luckily enough, I'm only working 4 hours tonight, so I'm going to be shattered after this. I can see the town over there in the distance. See that? Where's this thing go up? Yeah. So it's over there, folks. I'm just going to make my way back now. I've probably seen about, maybe about 10% of this place. It goes on for miles, this garden. That's a bad idea. There's visions of me slipping on my arse, fucking going woo all the way down, man. Back to the boat covered in shit. I wouldn't be too pleased to imagine, turning back up all bruised and broken legs and whatnot. Oh Jesus. Yeah, so I was saying before, folks, I was just trying to get things a wee bit in order. Me and Mimi are actually in a relationship together now, so yeah, I was a bit sceptical to begin with, but you know something, life's about taking risks, you know what I mean, taking chances, and I said I would never be back in another relationship again, but you know something, doesn't mean you should never give up on it, to be fair. Things might actually work out. You never know. And my battery's going to go dead, folks. And this has just been a little walk around Stornoway, Isle of Lewis and that. So if you've enjoyed the vlog, folks, please like, share and subscribe. Helps my channel grow. And normally, move it away, this cyclist. Hi.
Thank you, mate.
No problem. Hate cyclists. Anyway, I'm all joking. At least he's on a footpath and not on a road. You know what I mean? Yeah. So please like, share, and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. I do an array of different things on here, people, all the time. Hiking, cooking, you name it, I'm doing it. Thailand, Thai birds. No, only one for me now. Hopefully we've got to keep on getting work. Hopefully that's got to come, and we'll get out there as soon as possible, people. And my Thailand vlogs will be coming back again sometime soon. And I'm only going to do small bits of vlogging now, because it was too much a headache going through all that stuff in Thailand and trying to cut and all the rest of it and that. And right, we've got a target chance, so we'll go down this way. I should have probably went down that way in the beginning anyway. Yeah, it says escape, so that's always a good word, escape. Right, peace, love, take care of yourselves. I'll be back again.